So did you have a chance to listen to Baker's interview? Because
Um,
that's the big news. He finally broke his silence and he had an interview. If you want to call it an interview.
well, he was on a podcast. The podcast was called "You Never Know,"
Yeah.
and they had Baker Mayfield on. He talked about his current situation with the Browns.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, I didn't watch the whole thing, but there's one little soundbite that stuck out to everybody. He basically said he felt disrespected by the Browns. They told him one thing, did another, and
Yeah, that's basically where they're at now.
that is
Ain't it?
where they're at.
I mean, he didn't really say a whole lot. Um, there's See, the thing is, it seemed like they were his friends talking to him because they were talking about like, oh, well, when I first met you and stuff. So it seemed so they weren't going to ask him like difficult questions. They weren't really going to press him. Um, they talked about his Heisman, but they didn't like bring up how challenging it was, with Hugh Jackson and then Freddie Kitchens. So they didn't really get into
They didn't hit him,
substance. He
but
just said,
apparently there was enough for him to say that.
yeah, he did say he felt disrespected, but that was pretty much it. I mean, he he knows he's not coming back. I mean, that's for sure. Since the Browns traded Heisman winning quarterback for a quarterback that might be in trouble legally. Um, so I mean, yeah, he
And,
knows the writing's on the wall there.
and they brought in, we didn't even talk about this. They brought in Josh Dodson,
Who
the Browns. So they have a third stringer.
did they?
Yeah.
Oh, so wait, so they have Watson, they have Mayfield, they have Jacoby Brissett, and they have Dotson.
Yes.
Okay,
So there's four quarterbacks on the roster.
man, he wasn't as negative um, as I thought he would be. Because when you see him holding his dick, telling telling the opposing team to fuck themselves and running away from the cops, and he just seems like a guy that kind of seeks confrontation or whatever. But it was actually pretty tame.
This interview?
Yeah,
I mean, it is, but come on. You gotta stop talking at some point.
but that's the first interviews he's had since he asked for that trade.
But, I don't know. You just, you just don't hear people talk about it. Matt Ryan, he ain't said a word.
Well, that's because he got what he wanted right away.
He got traded.
He got traded to Indianapolis. Pittsburgh has Mitchell Trubisky.
They were supposed to be in the Mayfield sweepstakes.
I doubt that Cleveland would allow Baker to go to Pittsburgh.
Apparently, they're not going to allow him to go anywhere. Because
So
remember, they said no.
they said no before Watson changed his mind.
I know, but they still said no.
Yeah,
Haven't yet.
but now they're looking to shop him because they got Watson and his baggage.
Allegedly.
Allegedly, no, he has baggage. It's not alleged. He has baggage.
Now, my thing is, you want to talk about Baker Mayfield.
Yep.
What does it say about you, about them believing in you as quarterback? If they're going out and getting I have baggage.
An alleged
And
rapist.
not only that, yes, not only that, guaranteeing him $230 million.
Yeah, that. I
Like that's
mean,
how much confidence they have in you.
the only reason I like the fact that they have Watson now is because everybody's upset about the fact that they have Watson. But aside from that, I mean, I don't see how the I don't see how it's an upgrade from Baker. I don't. I mean,
I mean, football wise, it's an upgrade for sure.
I guess. I mean,
Not even like a doubt. But you didn't see like,
did he take the Texans to the playoffs?
yeah,
Oh, did he?
yeah.
Okay. Never mind. Did he break
But you
the?
didn't hear he didn't win a playoff game. No.
And Baker took him to the AFC Championship game, and he almost beat him. He almost beat the Chiefs, didn't he?
Mm, they didn't go to the championship game. They just won one playoff game.
Oh, I thought they went to AFC.
They beat the Steelers.
My bad.
So, I mean, that is still something that the city hasn't seen in a long time.
Ever.
A
Yeah.
playoff win.
I think Derek Anderson was the last quarterback to take him to the playoffs.
Yeah.
I think Kelly Holcomb before that. I think they may have won a playoff game then. I'm not sure.
But you didn't hear. I didn't hear Kansas City interested in Deshaun Watson. I didn't hear San Diego. I didn't hear Buffalo. I didn't hear Dallas. I didn't even hear Minnesota interested in Deshaun Watson. And they have
Well,
Kirk Cousins.
Buffalo has Josh Allen. Um, San Diego has that Herbert guy that everybody just loves. Um, what was the first one you said?
Kansas City.
Kansas City has Mahomes.
Mm-hmm.
So, of course, they don't want Watson. And the
Well, I'm
to
saying
even
Baker Mayfield is supposed to be up in the upper echelon with those
oh,
guys.
I don't think
That's
he
what I'm believing here.
I don't think he's making the case that he's an upper echelon quarterback. I just think he's making the case that he should be a starting quarterback.
Well, of course he could be a starter, I guess. Just I don't know. He, the Browns don't believe in him. The Browns are saying he shouldn't be a starter.
Well, the Browns feel they upgraded. I don't know about him not being a starter. I don't know. I don't know what the fuck they're doing. I don't think Mayfield was that bad, and I'm not the biggest fan of his, but I think he earned an opportunity.